Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh. Erin bin Safia here, doing her laundry and vlogging her thoughts because I thought if I don't do this now, probably it's going to get out of my head. And what's the harm in talking, right? So, when it comes to identifying the emotional blocks or identifying that, you know what, there are certain repetitions to my everyday routine that basically pull me down. For example, from moms that's telling the children over and over again, be honest, be trustworthy, have an open conversation with me. You know what? I'm pretty open. I will hear you out. I will listen to you. And the child is not a bad child. The child just does not trust you. Does not trust you. They think that no matter what you do, no matter how open you are, they're just scared. They're just scared to trust. And my question to myself is, what did I do so badly that this happened? And the answer is probably a lot of emotional meltdowns. And the other answer is probably nothing. That's child's nature. So how do you differentiate between the things that you have done and you want to undo and the things that basically you did not do but you are still facing them? So the problem still remains. How do you face the problem? How do you make the children, especially your teens, preteens, and young adults basically, talk to you, communicate with you, trust you? How? Number one, your value as a parent is not in being successful in all those interactions. We will fail miserably. And we will win too. Some of the arguments, some of the situations, we will be able to handle them very nicely, and we can be very grateful for those situations where we were able to keep our calm, keep our composure, and be able to handle it. But what I want to say here is, listen, who put up this notion that it's never going to get messy? I don't believe in spanking or yelling. I do believe in open conversations and communications, and I do believe in, putting up all the things, checking all the check boxes, be open, be caring, unconditionally loving, everything. But do we realize that we live in a society that blows everything out of proportion? All of the emotions are so blown out of the proportion. Like, I love yous are extremely attached to attachments. They're valued as in things that you do for someone that will speak love. And then now we have come to the point where we say, you know what, children are not about things. Children are about giving them time, giving them attention. And then we have a system of not giving attention to anybody because we're so busy in our own lives. We're busy putting meals on the table. We're busy setting up a certain lifestyle that our children want to live as well. I'm not going in circles here. What I'm trying to say is everything is not a problem. And this mindset that everything is a problem has to be let go of. As a woman, as a mother, at least, I would say that. My yelling at my children, if it becomes to the point where I can only speak with them while I'm yelling, or as if I'm yelling, then that's a problem. But once in a while, if I yell because I lost control, it's completely okay. I am open in conversation. I'm very understanding. I'm very empathetic towards them. I'm sincere towards them. I always say the truth. I always bring them on with the plans that I make and everything. And still they go behind my back and still they do things that they want to do, because they know that would not fly with me, or that is not something that I want them doing. And then I get to the point of heartbreak because I'm doing everything that's supposed to be right. Now what? What's wrong? Nothing is wrong. That's life. That's human learning. That's an emotion. That's them finding out their boundaries and learning from their boo-boos. We made them. They're allowed to make theirs. Then let's talk about our own emotions. Let's talk about not talking too much. Let's talk about processing a lot of emotion before we say anything. Let's not talk. Why does everything need to be talked out? Why does everything need to be said out? Why? Why aren't actions and silence sometimes enough? Because we live in a society that says so, that it's not enough. You need to show, you need to be there, you need to show up. Yes, we need to show up. We're showing up with actions. To the parents who are always second guessing themselves, when they know that they're particularly doing everything right, this is my message to them. Listen, nothing is perfect, and this world is not meant for perfection, and I'm not perfect, and with all the knowledge that I have and with all the things that I've learned in my parenthood, I'm still making mistakes and I'm still learning from them, and so are you, and so are our children allowed to make those mistakes. There's nothing wrong with us when we think we are failing as a parent because our child is not processing things like we want them to. It's not my fault and it's not the child's fault. Maybe it's their nature, maybe it's their surrounding, maybe it's their friend, maybe it's their hormones. I don't know what it is. Day to day it differs. And the video became too long. And people don't want long videos as well. Instant. Everything has become so much instant. In short, don't overblow your emotions every time you get disappointed from your children. It's okay. I have my life, they have theirs. I have my boo-boos, they have theirs. It's not their failure and it's not my failure. Do not attach disappointments to our value as a parent and our teaching as a parent towards them. It's okay. I always say this. It's okay. Move past it. Do not get stuck in the moment. Do not continue to dwell on the why. As a mother specifically, just move. Keep moving. Another day, another breather. That's the message while doing laundry, which they were supposed to do, but which is good actually, I ended up talking to you too. Take care.